Without a doubt.
Heidi ho and what do you know? Welcome back to the All Funk No Bunk podcast, guys. I am Noah on Instagram at the Desert Hippie.
And I'm Nick. You can catch me on Instagram at Bearded Diver Reviews.
Welcome back, guys. Happy to have you this week. Fucking getting ready to go. I think me and Nick are gonna get super fucking high this podcast. Like I think
let's just get super lit.
We're gonna go just dab down. Oh, and start out, we have to shout out the sponsors, of course. First off, we got the Happiest Hour. Gonna be drinking on some of their lavender lemonade.
Oh, yeah.
Super good. Terpene infused blend. So excited. It's got linalool, limonene, terpinolene, carotene, and we're both gonna be taking some shots of these. Just gonna add some uplift, add a little buzz to the high once it kicks in, and we've been smoking for a minute. Nice little shot each on that. We haven't tried this, yeah. By the way, guys, this is a first tester.
Take a little sippy of that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, see, I'm not gonna chug it like a shot. I'm gonna sip. I like that. I'm gonna drink it like
wow.
Like it was a drink. That's tasty.
That's better than like most lemonades I buy. Fucking just in general, like
it's
at the
like,
store. You know,
it reminds me of like when you were a kid and you made like country time lemonade.
Yeah, totally.
The powder. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
But with like that nice, it definitely has a sweeter lavender taste to it. Like that linalool really comes through. I love it.
Oh yeah, I fucking love it.
I love it. Because it's got a mellow. It's got that lemonade bite and then this nice mellow sweet that's like not overpowering, but it's there.
Yeah, like florally sweet. Delicious. Delicious.
Thank you, Happiest Hour.
Hell yeah.
You guys are the shit. And MMG, also supporting the podcast, as always. Got some Holy Grail live resin kush right there, dabbing on it. That shit just looks like straight honeycomb, too. And I know everyone at our shop has bought at least 2 grams of it and fucking dabbed.
Oh my god, yeah.
All the bud tenders love it. We love it. Go check it out at your shop. We definitely have it at Rise, and I know it's pretty widely available throughout Nevada, too. So check them out, guys. That's Ace's Holy Grail Live Resin Kush. And I think I'm going to start with a dab of that shit, that little tolerance sprayer. But I fucking was, oh man. I was flipping through Leafly, reading some articles, and a topic kind of came up with everything that's going on that I found very interesting because, and I know you haven't really looked at this yet, but so with all the like stimulus checks and like the relief bills and shit like that, cannabis companies haven't been involved with that, right? Because which I didn't really think about at the time until I was reading this article, but like they've had no relief or anything like that through all the pandemic and everything and all these billions of dollars that all these small businesses are getting. And prior to the pandemic, the cannabis industry was the fastest growing industry, essentially. There was more, it created more jobs than any other industry at the time, you know, and to see that not be supported in a time when we need so many jobs, you know, is I just find it interesting. Like, right, we've been deemed essential in Nevada and everywhere, but an essential business that is essentially considered a pharmacy at this point in time is not available for relief and help. Like, it just seems really strange to me that there's not some kind of like word.
Dude, we're still in a weird gray area. As much as it is legal, I mean, we live in this state and this is where we live and it's our residence and we're allowed to abide by our state rules, so it is totally legal. But at the same time, if you're talking about it from a federal standpoint, I mean, it is technically illegal. So we are still in a weird kind of gray area, you know what I'm saying? But it's odd that we can live in a time where something is deemed essential for people to live,
to survive,
but it's illegal federally.
And
like that's a weird concept to me as well.
It's just yeah.
That we can live in a time where something can be federally illegal but also essential.
Right. Like, where does that fit in? Like, I'm sure there's not, but like I'm curious whether or not there's something that's like that? Like, is there something else that's been deemed essential that's not potentially, like, getting help? Or is it just cannabis? And if it is, how can you not say that that's not discrimination?
I'm pretty sure this is the only one.
I mean, I'm pretty sure, too. I definitely...
I can't think of a single other industry that didn't get relief or can't or isn't eligible for relief.
Right.
I don't know. Are like are the brothels in Nevada
okay.
getting relief?
I mean, I don't know. I think there was a big thing about that, to be honest. I think there was some articles and some hype around like that, but I'm not sure. But even then, like, I don't know. It just seems like, to me, there's an easy way to put some wording in there where it's like,
oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Where it just offers some of that help. And I know that the article I read, or even, I really just glossed over it, to be totally honest, but it was saying at least 10,000 jobs. At least 10,000 jobs could be saved if you just gave some of these cannabis companies help and relief, and you'll save tons of small businesses too, which I feel like in the long term just supports the economy, essentially. Right. I mean, the tax revenue alone has essentially kept Nevada afloat
during
all this crap. Yeah, I mean, and they've reported on that,
which is cracking me up,
right?
That's so ridiculous to me. Yeah, another amazing example of how something can be essential, illegal, and still funding the government. It's like, it's such a weird fucking spot to be in. Like, it's so fucking weird that you can just keep contradicting itself on top of itself on top of it.
It's just like a big bright neon sign that says fucking discrimination. Just fucking...
Yeah, it's so weird.
How can you not...
It's super odd, and I don't understand how, they're gonna let people, go hungry, starve, shit like that. You know what I mean? Because they're like, fucking dirty potheads. We're like, we know it's medicine, but like, and we know you need it, but like, we still don't fucking like it. It's so weird. They didn't really need to just try fucking off.
100%.
How's that, Dab? Because I'm coming in hot next. Don't die on me. Like that, huh? Shit.
Bro, it's a tolerance breaker for me. The carry's like got this spicy, like, soily taste to it that's like sweet though, and I love it. It's not like dirt, it's actually really good earthy. Like, it's like fresh soil. I don't know. I love it. Flavor gets me, high gets me, slaps me. Woo, makes me happy. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely high now.
Oh yeah,
yep,
boy.
Needed that. Fucking needed that. Shout out, Holy Grail Kush. Goddamn.
So good.
Woo! What have you been doing all week, dude?
Man, work's been crazy. I think it's just the universal, right? Every fucking week, work is just something new, something crazy. We're always adapting, always learning. But curbside and having everything open has been interesting. It's just a lot of us sitting down and making processes, right? Like, it's, I don't think a lot of people like really realize, like,
changing the way you do things
right.
Dude, like, no joke, it's like every 4 hours. It's like twice a day, every day. We have to change the way we do something.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, like, the corporate offices have been helping and stuff like this, but like, really, when it comes down to these things, it's really like left up to us, and not even our managers. Really, they've got so much else going on. They've got 5 other million fucking state compliance issues that they have to fucking work on.
Yeah, dude, the cannabis industry is insane. Let's just touch on that for like
let's talk about the 2.5
seconds.
Yeah.
Regardless of the fucking pandemic and stuff, I don't think most people realize just generally for all dispensaries, not just us, not just one company or anyone or anything, just generally for dispensaries, how many regulations and rules and hoops you have to fucking jump through in order just to stay open.
Yeah, just to and stay afloat and like
it's so random. Like, could you imagine, like, if you sold like toothpaste and you had to have a piece of paper that stated every ingredient, where it came from, where it fucking, and that had to be passed along to every single person
and not
that touched it,
right,
through everything, and everyone has to sign for it, and everything, it all stated,
and not
when, and and the route that it took to get there, that all has to be documented. And if you come off that route, as a driver, you have to call back in, have your route changed, and that stop added to your route, so that way
otherwise you were
if they need to know, if they needed to know where you were or why, that's why you were there. It's a whole thing. I mean, it is unlimited, the amount of things that have to be remembered. Like, it is just unlimited. Every single fucking nug has a serial number, and there's thousands of nugs possibly that come off of every plant, and every plant has its same serial number all the way down to the seed. I mean, it is like,
well, and I mean, so I love that you're kind of using this toothpaste analogy. Like, let's just run with that a little more, because the other thing too is, like, not only that, so like, say you're, just as a random example, a traveling salesman, right? And you happen to sell toothpaste. You, as that traveling salesman, first have to deal with the delivery route that you can't deviate from. You have to call back in every time. Even if you need to stop and pee. That needs to be called in and
documented.
And
stopped at so-and-so gas station for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then carried on.
Yeah. And then, not only that, but the toothpaste that you're carrying, you can only carry, like, 5 pounds.
Of it. Or you can have 5 tubes
of toothpaste.
Okay, let's be more realistic. It's like the equivalent of like 12 tubes of toothpaste.
Right. Like, essentially, you just can't, like, leave the dispensary with 10 ounces or a pound and go deliver. Like, you have 5 ounce limit. You got to make sure you're strictly with that limit.
Yep.
And we're all so scared of the state. I mean, I will say scared. Scared's the right word. We are terrified of the state to the point of where a lot of the time we won't even go up to the point of where we are right at that 5 ounce limit. Right?
Oh, hell no.
We'll back away.
We'll leave you definitely leave a couple hundred milligrams.
At least. Which
leeway, just in case you fuck something up the math or something.
And that's another small order delivery that you could be doing, but you're not going to, because
that could have been someone's 4 edibles.
Right.
That you dropped off at their house, that 400 milligrams.
But you can't do that because you need to be sure you're under that limit. Not only, too, for you as a driver, but then individually when you sell the toothpaste or, an ounce or whatever, that person has
can only have 2 tubes of toothpaste. And if you sell them a 3rd tube of toothpaste,
you are going to fucking,
done.
Yeah.
Like, it is.
You're not going to jail, but you're losing your license.
It's so insane.
Yeah. And
you'll never work in the toothpaste industry again.
And then, when people are allowed to put orders online for toothpaste, even though you're only allowed 2 bottles of toothpaste, online you can order as many bottles of toothpaste as you want.
So then I gotta call you and be like, so I know you ordered 15 tubes of toothpaste, but you can actually only have 2 tubes of toothpaste. Do you even still want it?
Yeah. Like, are you cool with that? Like, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. And those are just like the most obvious hoops, too. And there's so much more
that I
like,
don't even understand. Yeah.
And there's some that, like, to be honest, we're learning all the time. Like, the craziest part about it too is that it changes
constantly.
Fucking constantly.
Like, every time the state shows up to do an inspection, they have like 3 new rules they made up.
And they make us change them right then and there, and we never.
Sometimes they make them up right then and there. And they'll find something and they'll be like, why is this like this? And we'll be like, well, because you didn't say it, there's nothing that says it can't be. And they're like, oh, well, now it can't be.
So we don't get cited.
That's the new rule.
Yeah.
Like,
so they don't cite us, but they're like, well, do it now.
And I think right now.
Yeah.
And then when we come back, it best be that way.
And, like, don't get me wrong, we've pulled... That's the one thing about this industry, man, working in it. Like, you pull shit out, man. Like, that's why, like, I definitely... No matter what, like, tensions, you know, you ever have at work or whatever, like, in this industry, like, people come together, for sure, and fast.
Yo,
fucking fast. Like, we have all pulled together and made some great processes. Like, I think at Rise, we run pretty...
Dude, we're like butter compared to how it could be.
Yeah, we can get... Now, don't get me wrong. It can get back to busy's busy. You know what I mean? Busy's busy, and you can get a long wait. But for the most part, throughout like a normal week, we can get you in and out in 10 to 15 minutes.
If it's not 420 or Christmas,
right? We're a 10-minute stop.
It's a 10-15 minute stop.
Yeah.
Even on a busy ass Friday.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a 15-minute stop on a busy ass Friday.
And it's a testament really to everyone that works there. And man, we've had to sticker, 2,000 products in like 20 minutes in order to save a product, and done it. And fucking knocked it out. Like, just fucking crazy stuff. You know, it's so funny. And a great another example of like how hard these hoops are to jump through is something so simple as one number necessarily being wrong on your sticker, or an extra line of information or something not being on your sticker. It just immediately changes the whole fucking...
or a typo can totally ruin something. Literally a human error, total accident. You could do it right a million times in a row, like an animal, but you keystroke one wrong number on accident.
Facts.
And a 7 turns to a 9 for some reason, or whatever. Right. You know what I'm saying?
You don't see legal.
Or you have a moment's flash of dyslexia and you swap a number or something.
Oof.
You know what I'm saying? It's done.
And don't get me wrong, like, we account for it, right? Like, we have processes and we double check shit.
Yeah, there's lots of triple and quadruple checking things to make sure that doesn't happen. Sure. But it's like, that's what we're saying, how many hoops we have to go through to make sure things are perfect. It's insane. Yeah. Right. It's so insane.
Well, the taxation office itself is a goddamn joke. Fuck you guys. Fuck you. I don't even care. Fuck. I don't even care. I don't care.
Hey, we got a new division now. It doesn't even matter.
That's true. That's true.
A new division for that.
Supposedly.
Matter. Yeah, I heard it's all getting take over the MED or whatever, marijuana enforcement division. But I don't. The med, dude, they're rolling out.
So I don't know.
It's a new era.
I'm curious. We'll see.
It's a new era.
I hope it's a goddamn.
Yo, I hope to God, and this is. I'm gonna be wrong. I know that this isn't how it happened. But I hope to God this is how it happened. Please tell me y'all hired people that know something about cannabis.
Oh my God.
Just anything. I'm not saying they have to be experts. I'm just saying, please tell me you hired somebody that knows something about cannabis, not just like a bureaucrat that's
Let's talk about the
good at running things. Well, he ran in the military for 3 years. He can run anything. Not how that works.
Not how that works at all. Like, seriously, I truly believe it is like borderline a cancer in the cannabis industry that you hire these people straight out of, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying these people are dumb, like, they're intelligent.
That's what I'm saying, they're intelligent people. They can run other things. Like I said, he may have ran a whole division in the fucking military for 10 years or something. Sure. I'm not saying that he's a dumb person by any means. He's probably very intelligent.
Right.
I'm just saying that it's hard to apply your 10 years of military training or corporate background or whatever to automatically work with cannabis when you know literally nothing about it, like not a single thing.
Yeah.
Especially if you're not willing to learn either. It'd be another thing too if maybe you're willing to learn things about cannabis and you're like, well, yeah, I don't know much, but I'm going to spend the next 6 months learning everything I fucking can about it. But now these people are just like, I don't care about cannabis. I'm just here to tell you how to run it.
We're dumb stoners. That's what these people that come in, and I think that's the most frustrating thing is it's like you you have the knowledge and we have the knowledge, and like if we just could work together, and I think you have to say most of us are really open to that.
We would love that.
Yeah, because like
I don't think there's anyone really in the cannabis industry that's like just mad at the state just because they're like, fuck the state, I don't even want to work with you assholes. Like,
yeah,
I'm pretty sure everyone would love to have y'all come in and ask us our opinions on it and what we think. And yeah, we understand that you're probably going to take a more conservative approach than what most of us would,
for sure,
but at least it would be some sort of compromise instead of y'all just coming in and wrecking shit for fun.
Yeah, because you see how much it's just not, they don't get it. And if you're not someone that you know, sees this as medicine or has been like really involved in this, it's hard to see the culture and the way that everyone involved in it believes that it needs to be run, and the chance that we all know we have, like, as people that come from being discriminated against, you know, like for so long.
My God, yeah.
We know how important it is to have certain things, you know, in our culture and that we're about, because we've seen what it's like to not have them, and we're all so passionate about moving the dial forward, in my opinion, that it's really hard to be a part of something that has that potential, and then you see people come in that, you know, have no cannabis
and
background.
Want to see it fail. And honestly, most of them want to see it fail, I hope. I think
it feels that way, because
that's what I'm saying. It feels like most of them want to see it fail. They don't want us to have any freedoms. Care. Yeah. They don't want us to have any freedoms. They like you said, they think we're dumb stoners, and they don't think we deserve any freedoms. They want it to be as strict and as ridiculous as possible, because they don't even think they probably don't even think it should be legal to begin with. Yeah. And even if they do think people can have it if they want it or whatever, I don't like it though. And that's still not a good attitude to have towards it if you're running the fucking, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You need someone that's at the very least unbiased. At the very least.
Yeah.
Even if they're not going to be like a cannabis lover, they should at least be unbiased.
And I think that's what blows my mind is that I don't feel like I've seen that, just because like I'm scared of taxation. Like I at one point, like when I very first started in the cannabis industry, and I got my license and everything, and I first started at Rise, there's a few things, like when you're talking about cannabis, where they leave a lot of gray area in the law, and it's very fucking confusing, especially as someone who's trying to abide by it, someone who really wants to keep their license and do their job by the law.
And do the right thing for the most part.
All I'm trying to get at is,
not all of the laws are stupid laws.
It's not that they're dumb.
Right
it's just, I just want to know exactly, like, the wording in them is not clear. And if you want to ask taxation a question, you're putting, with the way it's been run at least, you are putting yourself at jeopardy. Like, I couldn't go into taxation and ask them a question about a law, because they would question me on why I didn't know that law.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, they were like, well, as someone who has this license, it is your job to know this. How do you not know this? Like,
right.
Instead of helping me out and teaching me as someone who wants to follow the law, it was like, it gets turned on you, and you wouldn't even, in my opinion, you wouldn't have been too surprised to see maybe a little checkup from them too after, you know, asking a question like that. You know,
I thought maybe we should try like calling them somehow and acting as consumers instead of agents. Be like, hey, we don't like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I just want to be a legal consumer.
To be fair, I have to do that.
A dispensary I go to is telling me this, and I don't really understand, and I want you guys to explain it to me, because I don't get it.
I kind of want to do that and record it, just because I'd be very curious what they say. Like, because even with that, like, right, like, I'd be curious on whether or not they would say, oh, what dispensary? And then, you know, you just follow up with, like, well, that's not important, I just want to know about the law. But, like, would they then... I'm curious about how they'd act. Like, I definitely think that's
Well, I mean, they definitely couldn't do anything either way. I mean...
Right. I just don't know if they're putting the... 9 times out of 10, from what I've seen, they don't put the right thing first. They're worried more about targeting something that's
somebody
wrong. That's wrong, rather than pushing the dial forward and helping someone and helping the industry.
Right.
Like, I've never seen that. I've never seen it, and it be presented in a way. Actually, I will take that back, because I do know of one guy that was down there that was actually really nice for a while, because he would come down and actually talk to us. I wish I remember his name so I could give him credit, because he was one of the only people for a while, but he left too, and now we're right back to the same fucking situation. But it's just, I don't know. It's hard. It's annoying. It's fucking annoying.
It's tough.
It's really tough, especially when it's highlighted through the pandemic like this. Like,
and that's why we're doing fucking the podcast and the normal stuff.
Yeah.
And because, like, all this needs to change hard.
Facts. That's why I love normal so much, for sure. And I mean, if you guys haven't been tuning in, we're doing Nevada normal, so Reno and Las Vegas still coming together, and we've been working on projects, and there's a live stream news that we're doing monthly instead of our monthly meetings, and it's probably something we'll continue to do. So it's just a virtual thing where everyone can tune in, check it out, a little newscast on what's going on with cannabis. Like, I don't know, I just love that, and I love what's happening with that.
Ricky's about to lose his shit. Stop it, Ron. Sit down. Go.
There it is.
Puppy life. Y'all know the puppy life. Y'all got puppies. They never stop barking, and they're terrible. Yeah, it's really important that we all definitely come together in the hard times. That's for sure. We all been doing that for a long time. As cannabis has always been bringing people together. That's always been a known fact about weed, but definitely in times like this when the whole industry needs to step up and make sure that everyone doesn't forget that we were deemed essential during a pandemic when literally you couldn't go anywhere else in the entire state but the hospital and the grocery store and a dispensary.
Yeah. The pooches, man.
Whew! Yeah, but look how nice he is. He's just a sweet little guy.
He's a sweet little guy. So, I'm excited too, because we are going to have, and we just found this out like right before we started this, E-Money's going to do a little intro for our podcast, so that'll be coming soon. We'll have a new intro coming with something produced by him, so that's super exciting. He's been super supportive, and that's been fun.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hella nice dude. Hella cool.
Right.
Funny guy.
Hella funny. Oh my god.
That was
Rem. I thought that was mine.
No, that was Rem.
I was like, bud.
Come here, buddy.
Yeah, what have you been up to this week, though, bud? Now I fuck taxation. I hope it gets better, but,
Like I said, we got the med now. Hopefully they're cooler. But, dude, chilling, working, work's been hectic, as we all know. You know what I'm saying? We just talked about all that.
Yeah.
But, trying to take the dogs out for walks and stuff, because I'm a terrible dog parent, and I don't do it enough. You know what I mean?
I feel it.
Hard, you know what I'm saying?
It's really hard.
Trying to take pictures and clean up the house, clean my car out, because it was gross, do the whole thing.
Yeah, bro,
Getting really, really high.
Bro, you've been dabbing
like a fiend, dude. I can't get high enough for some reason. I don't know what's going on, but
my god, you've been going to town. I come over and I'm like, bro, you fucking did all of that?
Going to town, dude.
Fucking,
you gotta stay high.
I mean, I feel it.
I was thinking about doing another dab.
I'm jumping right in with you. Let's go. Fuck it.
Are you not litty enough, or what?
I mean, I'm pretty litty. I just feel like dabbing down. It's funny, I cleaned out the car and shit, too. And, we'll talk more about these guys later, but shout out to Johnson's Auto Detail, because I'm definitely going to have...
Dude, I really thought about that, too, but I was embarrassed to have him look at the disgustingness of my car.
Bro, my car is so fucked up that he's gonna do before and after pictures for his fucking shop just because it's that fucking bad.
Yeah, I'm embarrassed. I don't even want to fucking...
Bro, yours can't be worse than mine.
I didn't even want to show him. No, I already cleaned it out now. Now it looks pretty decent. I mean, it's not like what he would do. You know what I'm saying? It's not like detailed.
Oh, you actually like wiped it down?
I cleaned it. Yeah, I cleaned it really good. It looks pretty decent. There's just a couple spots that I gotta like touch up better. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Little things.
Yeah, no, mine's straight up disaster.
Chapstick, fucking not like totally melted. It's not like terrible, but there's like a little bit of, like chapstick grease in one of the door fucking pockets that I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get out of there. But other than that, it's pretty clean, dude. I wiped it out really good and fucking did a good job.
Bro, I'm the worst with my car. Like before 4 times before I was a bartender, I worked a lot of construction and shit, and it's just not as good as taking care of my car, and destroyed that bitch. Like, it's fucked up. I had such a beautiful Chevy Cruze, and I fucked it all up. I'm hoping he can bring it back to life. I was a painter and did all sorts of different construction shit.
Well, guess what? You think you feel bad? At least you have a half-ass excuse for why your car's shitty. I used to manage a car wash, and I still have a shitty car. So.
That's fair. That's fucking fair. Oh.
Just saying. I used to literally worked as the manager of a car wash for like 2.5, 3 years. And I still can't keep my car clean. Like,
oh, fuck. That's hilarious. Hey, just a little PSA, because I think we talk about this in a later time, but if you ever changing your windshield wipers...
Oh my god, you're an idiot.
Just, when it's off, don't let it fall on your windshield, okay? Just don't do it.
Just don't let it up. Just take the windshield wiper off and just very gently sit it back down on your windshield.
Don't let it go. Just gentle.
Just set it down so you don't have to worry about it.
Fuck. $420-something mistakes. Don't make them.
That's how you learn.
It's not the good kind of steak either.
No.
It wasn't medium rare.
No, it was
It was mistake.
It was a mistake.
It was mistake, not mistake.
I like how Rem just kind of perches up behind us.
Oh my god, he looks quite majestic. Look at when he peeks. If he would just peek over the whole time, yeah, like that, Rem. It would be perfect. He'd be like a statue up there.
Yeah. Bap. Oh, he heard me snap. Look, he's all standing up now.
He said, "What's up? What's happening?"
Huh? Lay down, buddy. Good boy.
Whew. I've been loving this.
You've been dabbing on.
I was just about to say, dude, like this.
Talk to me about it.
This fucking. I know we've already talked about it, but I just am hooked on this memory loss too. That's so good.
The memory loss.
I've been on a weird terpenoline kind of kick lately.
I used to hate terpenoline, not because of the taste. I loved the taste. The taste has always been great.
You cannot argue with the taste of terpenoline.
Yeah,
like, it's just.
I used to not like the high for some reason, and now I love it.
Really?
It's such an interesting one. I think it's the mixture, though, to be fair, though, too. Not just the terpenoline. Because, like, if it's terpenoline and, like, limonene and, like, there's no carotene to at least tone it down a little bit, it'll just fuck with me.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
It's weird because for me, terpenoline is so much calmer. Like, it's all borderline sedative for me.
No, I totally agree, but I feel like I said,
with that limonene background,
or like pinene with it, you know what I'm saying?
That's my shit. Like, I am looking. Yeah, if you give me some terpenoline, like, honestly, I would prefer it go limonene top, terpenoline middle, and then back in some B-pinene. I'll even take A.
Oh, Jesus. Ooh. Yeah, that would fuck my life up.
It's a good day. It's a real good day.
That would fuck my life up. I'd be walking around all day, like, sweating. I'd be sweating all day. I need, like, terpenoline and, like, carotene and, like, I don't know.
Some low. I mean, I love that, too, though, I gotta say.
That, to me, is, like, the perfect high.
I can really tell the difference too. There's something about like when I do happiest hour shots before we smoke, because I've been saving, you know, our product with them for our podcast days, right? Like that's usually when we consume their stuff.
Yeah.
The podcast days.
Podcast days.
The podcast. And the difference in my, like, how my high hits is almost like even visual for me. Like, it's got more of a buzz. Like, I don't know. Just
when you have the drinks?
Yeah, when I have the drinks. Like, even the Mercine or the... To be fair, I did drink, like, my whole one. But, like, I forgot about it. But and then you reminded me, and I'm like, oh, that's delicious. It's just so good. And I definitely... Like, there is an uplift for me. There is a different, like, type of buzz. Like, there is something added, I guess is what I'm saying. Like, I definitely notice that I get more visual, more, like, stimulation in whatever area. Like, it's because it's so easy to talk about terpenes and just, like, say that they're supposed to do it. But, like, I vividly tell the difference.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That there is a boost, you know, in some way, shape, or form. And I love that. It's just cool.
Nah.
He said, what? No. You're crazy, motherfucker.
Why would you do that?
Why would you ever do that? Because it's fucking dumb.
Because it's delicious.
It's so good.
I would drink that for fun.
I'm about to say,
like, even if I wasn't gonna smoke weed.
hell yeah. Oh yeah. Or I'd even buy one of these and, like, do what we're doing. I'd pour like some type of juice and add a little, or even just like regular lemonade or something, and just add a little shot of this in there. You know what I'm saying?
Delicious.
Just a little fucking blap. Whew! Shout it out! Linalool, limonene, terpinolene, carotene.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm lit now. After, like, my third or fourth or
we
fifth
made
dab this morning.
We've landed.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I don't know. I just keep trying to smoke. I definitely can just hit that again, though. That's definitely just not need anything put in there. Cool. Well, do anything else this week, man?
Nothing fun.
I feel you.
Nothing in particular.
Me and Jen have been playing fucking Final Fantasy VII.
I've been playing anything.
The remake. You even heard or dabbled in that? So good, bro. Oh shit.
No, we watched Upload.
Oh, what is that again?
It's on Amazon Prime, I think. And it's about, like, I don't want to give too much away, but it's very generally speaking.
Yeah, because I hate reviews, so give me just basic.
Yeah, it's about, like, after you die, they found a way to, like, upload your consciousness essentially to, like, a cloud, you know what I'm saying? And it's like the new heaven. And it's essentially like, and all the struggles that come with that, you know what I'm saying? Because imagine, like, you know, like your mother died and it was before they figured out the upload thing, and now you're like, well, I want to be with her in heaven, but it's like when you die, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
but if you get uploaded, then you're not, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But then you got to think about also too, like, what if you have kids? You're like, well, I want to be with them when they die then, so if I go into upload, then you know you'll be with them in upload as long as they upload, you know what I'm saying? So it's like weird. All of the, you know what I mean? It's super weird, yeah.
Yeah,
but it's interesting.
Good, though. Yeah,
it's interesting,
it sounds good.
And it's kind of like funny too. It's kind of like a comedy. You know what I mean? It's not a total fucking like drama.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay, that's cool.
It's like a little funny too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I really want to check out the Netflix new, like, docu series.
On what?
It's called shit. It's like, I think it's called Have a Trip, or it's Adventures While Tripping or something like that.
On Netflix?
On Netflix, I swear to God, it's like in the trending top 10 right now.
Netflix wouldn't do that,
bro. It is. I don't even know what it is. To be honest, I can't tell if it's a cartoon series or a documentary. I said docu-series. I don't even actually know that, but, like, that's the way it, like, looked.
Okay.
But I don't know. It seems sick.
Yeah. Watch, if you have time, Solar Opposites.
Oh, okay.
It's on Hulu if you got Hulu.
Okay.
It's
hell yeah.
It's essentially like one of the creators of Rick and Morty made another like cartoon. One of them. So it's like it's Rick and Morty-ish.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty fucking good. There's only one season, so it's not like a whole lot. It's a little disappointing when you get to the end of it because you're like, wow, that's it. I only get one season. You know what I mean?
Damn it!
But it was good. It wasn't Rick and Morty, but it was good.
Okay.
I mean, it's worth a watch. If you ain't got nothing else to watch, you're all pumped. You're like, oh
Yeah, I'm excited.
yeah. I binged all that in like a weekend. Yeah,
Okay,
it's pretty good.
That sounds about right. Fucking. Dude, I'm telling you, that Final Fantasy VII fucking remake is fucking sick. Like, I think you dig it.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it's not like, I don't know. It's nice too because this one wasn't very like open worldy. It's very linear, but the battle is super awesome. And I don't know. It was just kind of a nice change. It was nice to like go back. Yeah, it was nice to kind of go back to that. And it's Final Fantasy. Come on, fucking. It's dope. They want a real steampunk vibe to it too. So
and my favorite is fighting games. So
yeah, and this one's done. I think it's
any
done
fighting
really well.
games are my favorite. I don't even care. They're all my favorite.
That's fair. It's fucking fair. All right, guys.
Just like that. I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah,
Boom.
It's fucking another week down.
Deuces, y'all.
Have a great rest of your week, guys. Thanks for tuning in again.
YouTube, Anchor, Spotify, WeedTube, yo. Yeah.
Let's talk about this real fast. Are we gonna upload the day before on WeedTube?
Yeah, let's do it.
You want to just fucking run it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Tuesday.
You can catch us early on WeedTube.
Tuesday,
if
guys.
you want to catch us early,
Mm-hmm.
you want to be on that VIP level.
Yep.
You want to see things ahead of the game. You want to be like ahead of the trend.
You want to be the cool kid in class.
That's what I'm saying. And then you watch us Tuesdays on the WeedTube.
Yep.
And then you can catch us Wednesdays at 4:20 on everything else.
On everything else, if you just want to be basic and support platforms that don't support us, but
I don't support cannabis.
Saying.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just fucking saying.
Yeah, nothing is perfect for sure.
Right.
Nobody's perfect. WeedTube isn't perfect yet.
Definitely
Nothing's
not.
perfect yet. You know what I'm saying? But at least WeedTube supports cannabis users.
Yes.
So
yeah.
we're fucking running it.
Yeah, and we want to push that support that way. We want you. It's a quick download. It doesn't take long to fucking.
It's literally an app like anything else.
It's
you
so
pop
quick,
it in
guys.
a folder.
And there's some cool stuff on there. And like you said,
there's a lot of content on there.
If nothing else, you'll at least catch us on there. Fucking
a day early.
And
be a VIP, cool cat.
Please subscribe, like, and comment on any platform at least. But again, let's see on the weed too. But have a good week, guys.
Without a doubt.